Jamie, do you ever wonder why desire sometimes fades in long-term relationships? I remember a morning not long ago, coming into the kitchen to find Jamie making something totally unexpected. A note on the fridge just said, "Breakfast experiment." I was intrigued. I didn't know Jamie was planning that. It was a small surprise, but it made me realize something important. Curiosity is the spark that lights the fire. Never stop being interested in your partner. Ask them about their day, their dreams, their random thoughts. Never assume you know everything about them, because people are always evolving. This daily practice of learning about each other keeps things fresh and exciting. And then there's playfulness. Life can get so serious, right? Work, bills, responsibilities. It's easy to forget how to just be silly together. We were trying to do a puzzle the other day, and it turned into this friendly competition. Jamie bet I couldn't finish my side faster. Of course, I said, challenge accepted. But we both knew the real win was just laughing together, working as a team. Playfulness creates a powerful connection. It reminds you that you're not just partners in life, but partners in fun. Whether it's a puzzle, a board game, or just a silly challenge, finding moments to laugh strengthens your bond and fuels desire. Now, let's talk about intimacy. When people hear that word, they often think of the physical side of a relationship, but it's so much more than that. One evening, things felt a bit distant, and Jamie said, "Sometimes I feel like we're just roommates." It was a vulnerable moment, but it opened up an important conversation. We promised to make small gestures of connection every day. Intimacy is built in these quiet moments, holding hands while watching a movie, a hug for no reason, a heartfelt compliment. It's about touch, vulnerability, and showing you care. These consistent, daily gestures are what truly build the deep emotional bond that desire thrives on. Of course, comfort can be the enemy of desire. That's why adventure is so crucial. You don't need to climb a mountain every weekend, but getting out of your routine together creates powerful shared memories. We went for a hike recently, and it reminded me of one of our first dates where I almost fell into a stream. We laughed about it, remembering that day. These new experiences, big or small, strengthen your bond. Whether it's trying a new restaurant, visiting a nearby town, or taking a dance class, exploring new adventures together writes new, exciting chapters in your story. But just as togetherness is important, so is space. I love watching Jamie get lost in a good book while I'm in the same room, working on my own hobby. There's a beautiful peace in that being together, but independent. True desire grows with freedom, not control. Respecting each other's personal space, hobbies, and friendships is vital. It shows that you trust each other and value each other as whole individuals, not just as one half of a couple. This balance between independence and connection allows you both to grow, making you more interesting to each other over time. None of this works without open communication. It's the foundation of everything. I remember a time when Jamie felt unheard and finally said, "I sometimes feel unnoticed." It was hard to hear, but I was so grateful for that honesty. I promised to listen better, to really hear what was being said without getting defensive. Being able to share your vulnerabilities and know you'll be met with understanding builds unshakable trust. And trust is one of the most powerful fuels for desire. It's about talking, but more importantly, it's about listening and understanding. And don't forget to be spontaneous. The other night, a great song came on, and even though we were just in our pajamas, we started dancing around the living room. I'm a terrible dancer, but it didn't matter. We were just laughing and having fun. Who cares if you're not a perfect dancer? Just dance. These moments of spontaneous joy and humor are what keep a relationship feeling alive and vibrant. Playfulness reminds you that your love is not just a responsibility. It's a source of happiness. So, what is the secret to desire in a long-term relationship? It's not one big thing. It's the sum of all these small daily efforts. It's choosing curiosity over assumption. It's choosing playfulness over seriousness. It's choosing emotional intimacy, shared experiences, mutual respect, and open communication. Desire isn't a magical force that just exists or disappears. It's a choice you make together, every single day. It's a living thing that needs to be nurtured with attention, care, and a whole lot of love. If this story resonated with you, please give it a like, share it with someone you love, and subscribe for more journeys into the heart of relationships. And I'd love to hear from you. Comment below and tell me, what's your secret to keeping desire alive? Thanks for watching.